Good day, guys. Welcome to 22 Podcast. Welcome to another amazing review of games over the weekend. I know we are having Monday night football that will be discussed later in the day. I'll produce that video too short, just 60 seconds or more on what I think about how Liverpool and Man United will pan out. The two of them have not had a great start to their season, so let's see how interesting that match will be. But let's go with the reviews now. So Arsenal is the only team in England that has maintained 100% stats to this season. They've won 3 games on a row, which is very astonishing after their worst season. Last season, after 3 games, they were down below the table. But this season is another story. Arteta is doing a fantastic work with this Arsenal team. He brought in new players in the transfer window, which has been worth it. You see players like Zinchenko, players like Gabriel Jesus, they've really changed that team. They've turned that team into a competing and a big team again. We see the rejuvenation of Odegaard in that spot, Thomas Partey and Xhaka. If Thomas Partey can stay fit, I think they are having a good partnership. Players like Saliba, Ben White, everybody is just on their toes in Arsenal, which is very good to see. So let's not forget about the astonishing play that we saw on the weekend. I feel like Odegaard Odegaard is just reacting fast to everything. The first goal was a loose ball. Obviously, an Arsenal player should be there, so it was an easy goal. He won't score an easier goal than that this season. But the second one, Gabriel Jesus was about to take that shot and he just took it off his leg. It's just like if we score, everyone is happy, nobody's angry over, oh, okay, I'm the one that's supposed to shoot this ball, and he kicked it. Gabriel Jesus even celebrated like he was the one who scored the goal. That's the most beautiful part. And that Odegaard crawler, I think as soon as the ball left his feet, he was screaming goal all the way. Like the keeper had no chance to that ball, and Saliba scored like a number 9. So that's a good thing. Leeds won 3-0 against Chelsea. I think Mendy was poor. That poor is like the best compliment you can get in this game. He forfeited the. I think since he made that error, Leeds morale just went up and they kept on pressing. As Chelsea didn't have a grip on the game, or again, they had some few counter second half. Their second half was actually a bit better than the first half, but everything is still like it didn't just work out there. Almost all the players on the pitch are just having a bad day. Loftus-Cheek, he was not supposed to be playing there. I feel he should have not played in that role. I don't even think the last time I watched Chelsea and he played in that role was against Madrid. I didn't think he even worked out well, so I don't think he should play in that role. Gallagher is here to make an impact in Chelsea team. Just shambles performance from them. They didn't produce anything they didn't even show anything that was encouraging in that match. I think that game was just terrible. It's a bad day for Chelsea supporters. Newcastle and Man City. Seriously, if you didn't watch that match, if you missed that match, you missed a proper PL match. Like, wow, the game was so interesting. The first goal, I think it was 5 minutes or so, Bernardo Silva just banged across to Gundogan, who controlled well, who is scoring regularly just as he did 2 seasons ago, is just in absolute form. The game was interesting all around. Man City scored first. Before you know it, Saint-Maximin he picked from nowhere. Was running. He made sure Kyle Walker had a bad day. He made sure That guy. I've been seeing the glimpse of the guy. Like, I think I watched his match against Man United last season. I've seen him on like 2 or 3 occasions, and I used to watch his good matches. The guy is not your regular goal scorer, but he can dribble and he can cause trouble in the opponent's half. Like, he just dribble on that corner. Just that cross was amazing. I thought the goal would be ruled out. I didn't even understand the situation, if they were looking for a number or offside, but the goal was overturned by VAR as a goal. So it was amazing the way the guy just dribble, find his way, um, just turn defense on their head. He just tear Man City defense to shred. I mean, see that second goal. The guy is just amazing the way he runs with the ball. Just find his teammates. Wilson is a proper goal scorer, but you have to appreciate his first and second touch. It was everything. Not every player can score like that in that kind of space. Ruben Diaz was not giving the guy any space, but he found a way to make just 2 important touches and he scored. So that was good. Um, but Man City, I just think they wanted more. They were pressing more. They wanted more. They were trying to like bang, 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 trying everything. Alan, Foden, everybody was on their toes, just bang, 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 trying everything. And yes, it fell for them. Alan scored, and Bernardo Silva scored a wonderful, wonderful goal. All thanks again to Kelvin De Bruyne. What can this guy not do? He had 2 assists today, so he had a proper game. He had a good game. He was so frustrated. All his face was red. You could see he was trying everything to bring his team back into the game, and he did. That was the most important thing. I think Madrid are champions, and they just do what champions do. They are defending their title, so they just find a way to win anyway. So I don't think they will miss Casemiro this as much as people are exaggerating, because I've seen the news when he has agreed to go to Man U. I don't think if they bring 70 million euro for a 30-year-old player, why are you to say no to that? It's strictly business. Not even, we are talking about Real Madrid here, where they have, in fact, the only person playing in that midfield that can play in Casemiro role is Modric. Toni Kroos can play where Casemiro plays. Camavinga can play there. Their new boy, Turamenchi, I don't know if I'm pronouncing his name very well, he can play there. So what are we talking about? Even Vavard himself can play there. So I don't think it's much of a big deal. It's a bargain if someone comes anywhere from the blue to play 70 million for a player. And from the player perspective too, he has won everything. His salary is going to increase. So who is it to say no to that? I think it's a steal. It's a very, very good deal for both parties. It's a win-win. So Barcelona too had a very, very good game, but their first half was horrible and their second half was very good. I won't say it was horrible, but they were not creating enough chances. Gavi and Frenkie de Jong playing in that double pivot, they were just playing rubbish the first half. I won't lie to you. They were just running. I felt it was just run, and no impact on the game. And Ferran Torres too, I think he's just adapting in that role. I didn't think he played well. Bade had a fair game. He had a fair game. Bade had a fair game. Lewandowski had a good game. He was forcing the opponent to make errors, just like we see in the first game. They were fouling him. He was trying to bring the defense out so that the white players will be able to enter, which is very smart on Xavi's side. And I think the shock this night was to see how Ansu Fati changed the whole game. The guy has immense talent, like massive talent. The way he scored his goal, the keeper had no chance before the ball left his foot. Seriously, the guy is so precise with where he wants to play his ball, and he scored. His two assists were just amazing. He had a good game all rounder, and that was amazing to see. And so Fati playing well. And I think the coach is not ready to risk him. That's why they are still bringing him in, and I think he can work well as an impact substitution. So let's look forward to that till the end of the season. This is where the video stop, and I'll be dropping another video again today about Manchester United and Liverpool. Let's see who will prevail. Thanks for watching 22 Podcast. Don't forget to click the subscribe button and like the video.